This project takes Hong Kong tram brakes, a material that's commonly treated as unrecyclable, and turns it into a new structural material and a modular stool system. The core idea is simple: keep the material working in compression and design the whole system to stay circular. Tram brakes come off the tram as dense, dirty, inconsistent parts. They're not allowed to be remade into new brakes, so they're effectively a dead-end waste stream until you treat them as aggregate instead of parts. Before doing any work, I verified what the brakes actually are. The hazard testing shows non-asbestos and no hazardous metals detected at the tested limits, which meant I could responsibly move forward with reuse. My first breakdown method was with hammer and chisel, but it was slow and inconsistent. Switching to a hammer drill with a ceramic bit let me produce repeatable aggregates for mixing and casting. I cast 26 test cubes for the midterm to dial in the line positive recipe to test workability, cure behavior, density, surface cracking, and edge failure. These tests gave me the design rule: stay mostly in compression, soften the edges to remove stress spikes, and use small repeatable bricks instead of a monolithic cast. The final material is a Roman-style lime pozzolan composite that continues to gain strength over time. I strengthened the recipe after the midterm by increasing binder and stabilizers while keeping each brick at 50% tram by mass. The system is a circular by design. Break dust becomes bricks, bricks become furniture, and at the end of life, the bricks can be crushed and recast into new bricks. I did a few sample test runs of initial ideas for different kinds of benches, and then digitally, I tested modular assemblies, rings, and columns in the wall segments, so the same brick can be built using different interventions along the waterfront. I verified the final form using compressive stress checks and stability calculations so the stool stays safe under real seating loads and doesn't rely on friction alone. The final brick became a voussoir unit with filleted edges and shear keys for interlocking. The curved profile is a subtle nod to the original brake geometry, so the new object remembers the old one. I iterated silicone molds and casting sequence to get consistent curvature and clean edges, which was the hardest part of the prototype process. From there, I moved into repeatable casting, individual units, consistent surfaces, and a process where failed bricks doesn't ruin the whole project. There are the final bricks and the assembly, kind of stone-like, dense, and materially legible, still 50% tram content and engineered for strength and repeatability. 5 bricks make up one ring, and by stacking the rings, the user can create a stool, then expand it to a table or bench, and using dry stacking and given that they're repairable, it's easily reconfigurable. On the material level, one brick is half tram brake, so every unit directly locks waste into a useful structure. And on the product level, one stool equals roughly 1 tram brake's worth of brake material redirected from disposal into a functional object. And importantly, it stays circular. Instead of becoming waste again, the material is designed to be recast without losing the system logic. So the outcome is a lightweight, low-carbon, site-specific material system that scales through modular repetition, turning a claimed unrecyclable waste stream into an adaptable urban furniture.